Back here at Rainbow Lanes for the final matches of a long but fun weekend here in the western suburbs of Portland. We got the scratch division title match here on your left as top seed Simon Dyke is taking on Tommy McNeil for that win. Over here in the girls scratch division, it's Madison Flayton again. She's taking on Evan Smith for that division's championship. That is a sixth frame disaster for Dyke. What a way to open the recorded part of this match, as he had run spare next four after that, but he will fall in the lead, fall in the rear by a couple pins if he can't convert this 4-9 on lane 14 in the sixth frame. Ouch. Very high scoring day. Had to throw a lot of strikes just to make the cut. Had to throw a ton of strikes to make the finals. Right now he wants to see if he's got his spare game in check. Not to be on the 4-9, and he falls behind in the match. Yikes. By 3 pins. Tommy's working on a strike as well, so scary spot here for Simon. So far, Madison has made 2 title matches, and we have watched her lose 2 title matches. She was letter B both those title matches. I asked her what letter she wanted to be, and she wisely switched it up and chose A. Maybe that's the difference. Find out. Oh, man. Strike, 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 strike before I turn on the camera of doom, and a 4-9 solid 9 once I turn on the camera of doom. Sorry, Simon. Simon and his buddy Kyle Adams come on down from British Columbia just about every Northwest JBT event. Kyle was spectacular after game 4 today and doesn't want to talk about the rest. That's right, you know that. No problem with the spare. Well, he's got a hope that Tommy doesn't go 10 back, 10 back, and take a hammer hold in this match. Smith perennially in girls scratch title matches. Was the runner-up yesterday. Tommy strike up, 7th frame. 10 back. Was the runner-up yesterday to Tyler Bowe, and this time turned the tables on him, beating him in his semifinal, while Simon got past High Rev Ashton Yamasaki in the other semifinal. Smith has an impressive string going where she shoots over 200 in every girls scratch title match, regardless of pattern, and we put out some whoppers. She's a Dutch so far through 5, so we'll see if that continues. And it is the double that Dyke did not want to see there. Simon's got 2 wins in his career, and I have seen none of them because he won back-to-back in Yakima a couple years ago, and those were his only 2 titles, and Evan ran that one. Right now, I think Simon wishes Evan was running this one, so he's having better luck in this title match. He can now strike out for 246, so still very much in it. And she remains Dutch with a Brooklyn strike there. And that's good for a 26-pin lead for Evan. Boy, oh boy. Nothing going right the last 3 shots. Those are all hits that have been carrying for him all day long, to the tune of plus 234 for his first 5 games today. 473 in winning his first 2-game pinfall match. 220 to defeat Ashton. This is a scoreable pair, just not happening right now. Stone Street today, puddle of oil in the middle compared to the much flatter Broadway wood surface. Bowlers reported they played pretty even pair to pair. It's a testament to the maintenance here. '16-lane Brunswick A pin spotters. Feel like I'm home. Pretty much must strike time now for Dyke. Oh, come on, 4-pin.
Oh, nice job, man.
Simon is absolutely one of the nicest people you'd ever meet, perpetuating that Canadian stereotype, personally. But right now, I don't know if he would want to have an interview right now. The shots, which had been good enough to be 8 in a row, are right now 4 non-strikes in a row, and that is trouble. Tommy has also really liked this pair throughout the weekend. Blasted a couple of huge numbers on it yesterday. And it's looking like more of the same here, as he's only missed twice, 9 spares in the first and the fifth. And he's now in the 240s. Simon can only shoot 220, and this is going to be Tommy's title. Well, not a bad 2019 for McNeil to start the year. Re-earned his place on Junior Team USA down at Team Trials in Vegas. Much more importantly, captures a JBT title today. Washout should not make a difference, right? Nope, he's got it, even if he misses them all. Three doesn't matter. The resident goofball of the tour notches another win. Very low key this title match, Tommy. We'll have to get some explanation there. Team OBBA looking to sweep here, by the way. These two matches at least. That is what Simon has been doing all tournament long. Happy to get one on camera, and that smile on camera as well. Tommy, you were very reserved in that title match as opposed to previous matches. Why the personality change all of a sudden?
Oh, I think it's just depending on who I bowl. You know, Tyler Bowl, I think him and I can joke a lot. I have respect for Simon and a lot of people I bowl, and I'm not trying to...
Do you plan to... Fascinating. Do you plan to celebrate with a shave?
Yeah, I will.
Very good.
I will shave.
Very good. Solid stuff.
I would like to thank Off-Broadway Bowling Academy and Columbia 300 and Evernight.
Yes. Well, you're learning the whole routine here, aren't you? Yes. There you go. Clayton's got a strike working, and come on, 7-pin. Dag nabbit. Really could have used that 7 to carry in this match. She will trail by 14 if she converts, as Evan had an open in her 7th. 214 for Simon, perfectly respectable game, but not quite enough this time. Oh, Canada.
Okay. Tell you that exchange rate's killing me.
Nice job yet again from him. You would exchange that 4-9 for a strike in a different match there. Wish I was a little quicker with that line. He doesn't care already. Still anybody's game here. Flayton's still got room for 194. That would force a double out of Smith somewhere in the match, so possibilities are many. The time is little. Mama not happy with that at all.
No.
Mama's doing her own little bit of webcasting here, I see. Very nice. Very good.
Gotta keep the coaches informed.
Absolutely. Cross lane with the 6, it just barely hangs on. All right. So Mark, and Holden count will be good enough for Smith to win yet another girls' title. However, far more importantly, she needs to go off the sheet to maintain the 200 strength. Just saying. I wouldn't at all be surprised if she does it. Good ball, half 10. Spare it up, get 17 pins in the 10th. She'll shut out Madison. Anything less than that scenario, and Clayton will have a chance. Tour takes another week off next weekend.
Huge.
Before back.
Shout out to Jacob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole tournament stopped and watched that title match. Will he end up
Player of the year.
Yes, he will.
He will.
Will he end up in his life with more JBT titles or more PBA national titles?
Maybe JBT titles.
Now, that's a semi-trick question because he's got 33 JBT titles because he won our Tournament of Champions last year. So he can still add to that number.
Yeah, but he's going to get more PBA.
He'll end up with more than 33 national titles.
I say he goes 40 plus.
Woo!
Hall of Fame.
He'll have that in regionals by June.
Mark the date.
But
January 1st.
Yes.
January 13th.
Yes.
2019.
Yes.
Jacob Buttriff will be elected into the Hall of Fame in like 40 years.
Well, that's a whole different thing. I agree with that completely. But you're saying over 33 in PBA nationals. But there aren't enough tournaments in a year anymore, unless the tour keeps getting better.
It's gonna get big.
I love the new Fox shows. I really like those. Well, there you go. An endorsement from a fellow Team USA right there. Again, color me not surprised if it happens. Yeah, when you are able to do something that nobody else on the planet can do.
Mock it.
Yeah, and repeat it, and have the confidence that he does.
No more bird box challenge, Jake.
Exactly. He did it today too. He birdboxed that 7-pin. Struck out from there. So Evan gets 8. Remember, she needed 17 to win this match. So now she needs 9 pins to shut out. Less than 9. Miranda can come up and finally get a win in one of these webcasts. Pressure situation for Evan. We'll see how she responds. Don't hesitate, Evan. It won't wait. And, whoa, my goodness. See that narrow little triangle of light? That is the opened door for Madison. All 3 to win by a pin. Every bowler's dream scenario. Certainly a tough challenge for her. Let's see what she's up for. Oh! Get out of here. That looked a lot better than that. There's so much friction on woodback lanes that some of these high hits just keep on driving through. And we saw a ton of solid 9s out of it, and the twister pins. That's a good point. Saw a ton of solid 9s out of the power players this weekend, and here an ugly 4-9 at a bad time. We'll make it anyway. Entertaining girls title match, but Evan Smith and Tommy McNeil rep Team OBBA and get the wins. Great stuff all weekend here in Forest Grove. We'll do it again in 2 weeks in Vegas.